Okay, go. Hello, hello, hello. This is Boston Cora with the Pink Sheep Podcast. And today I have three special guests. I think this is my first time having three people. I think so. And they all are young women entrepreneurs doing great things in the Boston area. And I brought them on here so that you guys could support them and we can show them love and they can tell you exactly what they do and how they do it, how they started, and everything about their business overall. So I have Lasani, and what is your business?
My business is Sweets with Sonny. As some of you guys probably heard of it. The best cookies in Boston.
Yes, bitch. Yes, Sonny. I just do my clap.
Career Sonny.
And next I have Vea,
Hey.
and your Instagram.
The Beauty Geek. The Dot Beauty Geek.
Yes.
And I'm a makeup artist.
And I think she is definitely one of the best in Boston, 2,000%, if not the best, for sure, for sure. And what's your website?
My website is thebeautygeek.com.
Okay, and
So
they can
pretty
book.
simple. Yeah, you can book online.
Awesome.
Pretty local. Easy to find me.
In the Boston area as well.
Boston
Everyone,
area.
well, you actually, so the next person I have is Beretta, and what is your business?
Styled by Chanel. I do hair and I sell hair extensions, and my clients know me as Chanel. Not
Awesome.
Beretta, but yeah.
Okay, and she actually just opened up her hair studio, so amazing. Clap it up for that.
Thank you.
Yes. So that's awesome. And I don't know, guys, what else? I'm a little drunk, so I don't know that much. So I do have some questions. I want to know how you guys started. How did you start your business? Like, what day did you wake up and was like, I want to do this? What was your first step?
I started my business during the pandemic. I was pregnant and I was working at a daycare, so daycare you can't work from home. So I just started doing hair to get some money.
Okay, and you love it, obviously.
Yeah,
It's your passion,
yeah, for sure.
and you're riding that to the end.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything else.
You should ride that out to the end, and you only do here, but you do everything.
I do hair extensions. I don't do natural hair. I do hair extensions, but I don't do natural hair. So
Okay.
like weave, sew-ins, quick weave, stuff like that.
Okay, and Bea, what are you doing?
I was just trying to be cute and do makeup. I was like 15 years old. I would
Okay.
go home every day and just do my eyebrows. I would look crazy.
Go
to school with it. And then people was like, oh my god, do mine. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I could do yours like mine, but I can try.
Okay,
Eventually made a website, made a page, and yeah, now it's a business.
and you're riding that to the end. It's your passion.
Yep,
Okay, so if someone offered you $100,000 right now, would you put it into your business?
definitely.
Ooh, okay. And Sonny, she's young, up and coming for sure. How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
Yes.
You already know.
You already know.
But I started my business 2 years ago on Mother's Day because I'm like, I'll make my mom and my grandma some treats. And they loved it. So I'm like, I'm about to just start making this for people. My grandma, she'd be like, Sonny, you have to sell this. So I was like, I'm going to sell it. And everybody's been loving it.
Yes. And you have a lot of family support. That's what I love about you and your business, for sure. They're like, anytime I see them, they're like, you have Sonny stuff?
Yeah, no, literally.
Literally. In the summertime, she was like, you got my lip gloss? I was like, no, but
No,
where
one
is
thing about
it?
her, she's gonna sell something.
She's gonna, Sonny's gonna sell something, okay?
Mhm.
And in other cities, there's like, I met so many girls that do so many multiple things. Like, there's some multiple things. I feel like Boston, they try to put you in a box like, oh, that's what you sell, that's what you do, that's it.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, but you could sell cookies out your kitchen when you're doing it here.
Mhm.
Like, so it's like, okay. So I really like that. Awesome. Let's see what other questions I have. I do want to know, do you guys feel supported by Boston? Do you feel like supported by your city and your peers?
Yeah, I feel supported. In the beginning, not so much really. Like, it was like a lot of competition. Now it even still is competition, but I feel like
I don't see none.
I love my clientele.
Well, I don't see none.
You be eating them up.
Yeah, I don't see no competition for you.
Period.
I really don't.
They started as competition. There's a lot of competition
I
for
don't
them.
see it. Everyone I know goes to you.
True.
Like, everyone I know goes to you. I walked to your house the other day. I see 3 bitches I know. I'm
It's
like,
crazy
okay.
though. When I first started, I could name like 5 anyways, like on one hand. Now it's like
That's
mad
so
about so
dope.
many.
And you really get supported. Like, people really like, oh, I'm going to get my hair done by her. Like,
I'm so
everybody I know.
comfortable. I feel like I won't have to post for like a month and I'll still be comfortable.
I know that's right,
For real.
bitch. Yes, that's awesome. And do you feel supported?
I feel supported. I feel like I have a set like clientele. But, you know, there's haters in Boston. That's for everybody. So 50-50. But I got my support that I need.
That's awesome. What about people in your industry? Do they support you?
Majority I feel like
That's
because
dope.
I support them. So it's like reciprocated.
That's dope.
There's
That's
not that
dope.
much support in the makeup industry. No.
Yeah. What about you, Sonia?
Sometimes I do, but like by my family and friends, like they be like, Sonny, you're gonna do it, you got this.
Right.
So I just be like, period, I'm gonna eat it up every time.
Okay.
And I be eating it up every time.
Every time.
I'm also strawberries and I'm gonna make it for them. Like, just let me know I got you. Them candy grapes was selling. I was like, I got y'all. Just let me know.
That's
Just
amazing.
let me know.
And I think that's important, like that your family supports you first.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a big difference in your career overall.
Yeah.
Like when you got people like, bitch, please go ahead, hurry up, get it done. It's so much different than if you're like the only person that's like, all right, I gotta get this done. Like, what was your motivation, Vaya, behind like continuing to be better and better every day at what you're doing?
So like the fact that I do makeup, like people be giving me like the best reactions. Like, oh my god, like some people will cry after they get their makeup done. Like some people like, oh my god, like oh my mom, I have no time for myself or like anything. Like they just feel beautiful. So like that's one of the reasons. And then like I just love my job.
Okay, what
Like
about
it's fun.
you?
It's like art.
Okay, awesome. What about you?
I like my clients' reactions too, but I feel like my son is definitely like my motivation.
For sure.
And then just knowing that I can be my own boss is motivation because I don't want to work for nobody else.
Okay, well, bitch, shout out to you being a mom.
Thank you.
Clap it up for her being a mom for sure, and
Shout out
still
to the
doing her
mommies.
thing. A young mom at that, and still feeling like still motivated. Because I know so many people that have kids and they're like, you know,
It's hard.
they're like,
I feel like people use it as an excuse sometimes.
oh,
but-
do they? Please, do they? Do they? It's like you got a kid. Like my mother had me too, bitch. What you
Yeah.
talking about? Like at 16. Like so, I never got what's the excuse here.
Mhm.
I never understood that. So, and let's see what else. I don't know, guys. I do want to know what is like your end goal for this thing. We'll start with Bea. What is your end goal for this? Like, what is your complete goal of this? What do you want out of it?
Fully booked. Everybody
That's it.
know me.
That's
Celebrity MUA. They know who to call.
That's
That's
it.
their goal.
And
You
want
want to take care of my family.
Okay. And you want to travel with it, or you want to keep
Yeah.
it?
For sure.
Okay. So you want to be like, what about being like exclusive? Is that like a thing? Because you know, it's like I can't even get to like, you know how some people they become like so like okay, like let's say like arrogant, you know, he does the hair and it's like okay, you can't really get to him, like we can't just be like, oh, what's up, where you at, like get to you. He's exclusive. So does that like stop your money in a way? Because I'm like, if I only have these set clients, am I really getting the potential of what I could be getting financially?
I mean, if you at that point, I would hope that like you're stable enough. Like,
That's true.
you
Yeah, I
can't be
believe that.
limiting yourself and then you ain't stable.
I feel like I'll do both. Like I feel like that's not really fair.
That's
Like
what
because that's how you got there. It's the people who aren't, you know, that lit. Like
In the
You know what I
beginning,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah. And then like, yeah. What about you, Sonny? What do you think?
What was the question again? It was like,
Girl, I forgot to. It was like in the end, what is your end goal?
my goal is to make people happy. Be like, Sonny, she could chef it up real quick. I would be like, I want Sonny to make my treats for my daughter, my son's birthday. I want her to be there and make them treats. And I just want people to like, you know, be there, be seeing me like, period.
would you ever expand and make like cakes and cupcakes?
Yes, that's something I want to try doing, making like cupcakes and cakes. But I'm taking things slow, like start not to rush
Right. Okay.
and like be like rushed, because some people they're doing so much at once, and I just want to like do little things at a time, and that's why I try to do like different holidays and seasons.
Yes.
Pace yourself.
That's true. That's very good. That's awesome. I did have a question. I forgot it again. So I'm gonna take a sip so I can remember.
Same.
Yes, and cheers to us. Sonny, we love you. Get your water, girl. Cheers to all of us.
There you go,
and
Sonny.
Sonny. Yes, Sonny. Cheers to you. And being young entrepreneur.
Yes.
I'm dying to taste these cookies. So
I know it's
yeah, I kind of want to taste them. Guys.
What are they? They're vanilla?
No, they're sugar.
Oh, sugar.
Y'all, one thing I'm like, they have to be perfect.
Okay.
So y'all, please tell me honest opinions.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Like it's horrible, Sonny.
What?
No,
But y'all,
Because
everything
I
is
literally
from
just
scratch.
started to like cookies.
Yeah,
I
tell them
hated
again.
sweets.
Everything's from scratch, homemade. Homemade. And they was made at my grandma's, so they was grandma
Oh,
all
oh
day.
my God.
Everything
I
hits at
that
grandma's.
I love them.
Thank you.
You said they had all sugar, but I don't taste it.
Really?
Not
I
at all.
sprinkled
That's the
some when I
best.
took them out of it too.
Like, it's
No.
not too sweet. Like, it's not like, oh my god, this is too sweet.
Yeah, I got this tooth.
Water.
I got like a tooth back there. I don't like sweet stuff. It bothers my tooth back there. And no, these are like not at all too sugary. Not
I
at
made a
all.
lot because I want you guys to have a lot.
Well, who's taking it home? Because I'm on like this. I'm watching myself.
Me too.
I'm
Like,
not eating this stuff. Look, I might even finish this cookie. I'm gonna take all right and done with it.
Shoot.
So I didn't get this cookie out of here. Here you go.
I seen this video,
Oh, now I'm
and it was like, when you want to eat, think about like what a skinny bitch would do. Like, what would she do? If she was ordering something, what would she order?
They're the greediest.
So I think I'll be done.
I would eat everybody's whole house.
Yeah.
I would eat anything all the time, anytime.
I'm hungry
All
like
done.
every 2 minutes. So.
I would
Book
eat. If you
with
leave me in the
me.
house, I'll eat anything.
I know,
Yes.
right?
What was your Instagram again, Sonny?
Sweets with Sonny. Just Sweets with Sonny.
And we can book right on the Instagram.
Yeah, just text me, tell me everything that you want, and I got you. I got you.
So I do
Spell
got.
your name, Sonny. How do you spell it?
Oh, my name is Soni. I will repeat it. Soni.
Period.
I do have a question. What if someone's gluten free?
Gluten free. That's something. Well, I've never really ran into that situation because people just be like, I want some cookies, like.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I try to make sure, like, if I would use like a different flour, cause I Stop and Shop in like different supermarkets. They have different flours, so that's the only thing I probably would change.
Yeah, like I use a flour that's unbleached. So when I fry stuff, I'm like, I do the unbleached flour.
Mhm.
Don't taste, it's not like smack your mother's face off good.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm trying to be conscious about something.
Right.
Makes me feel good. So fuck it. But I do think that you should consider that for sure, like on your website. Because some people like, gluten is like, I don't know why, it's a thing. It makes people bloated. And I just realized that. It makes a lot of people bloated, and they like when you don't eat gluten, when you eat gluten free, like your stomach stays flat. So.
I used to have a friend that was gluten free. She couldn't eat certain stuff. I was like, oh lord.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to keep that in like my line, like
Yeah.
different allergies. But I've never
Oh,
really
yeah.
ran into that before.
No, not yet. Okay, so well, you might, because after this, bitch, you should
Mhm.
blow. So
I got
Yeah.
y'all back.
I'm gonna be the one like I want no flour.
I
want
got
it
you.
organic.
Also, it's like nice and moist in the inside, and then like a crust on the outside. It's not like all around just mad crunchy.
Yeah, no, I don't like crunchy. I would have heat these up actually.
Yeah.
I would put it when I got home. See,
Mhm.
Yeah.
With some milk, that'd be
Myself
good.
love these.
just the milk, that'd be good. Good. So I do got a question for you guys because you're in the beauty industry. What do you do with difficult clients? Because I always wonder this because I'm like aggressive and I'm not like the nicest. So I'm like who you talking? Like that's crazy to me. When people say things like, "Oh, this girl, I was 5 minutes late," and she was like, "Oh, I got a late fee." Like, yeah, girl, this is my business. So what do you do with difficult clients?
I don't deal with them. Like
Ah.
I don't. Like if I feel like even prior to your appointment, if I feel like I don't like your vibe, your energy, I will cancel you.
Yeah.
I won't take you altogether. And
Mm.
clients, like I also have experienced clients after the fact that'll reach out to me with an attitude about something, and they'll just won't get a response. I won't respond to you if you're rude to me at all.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people don't welcome you. Hey, how are you? Are you free today at 4?
Yes,
What?
or where
What
are
do
you
you mean?
located? Just straight to that in my inbox, like good morning,
Good
good evening.
Say hi. How are you?
Yeah.
Right, like show some
I'm not
respect.
just gonna send you my address like that. No.
And make sure you send them deposits too.
People
Yeah.
need to
I need
normalize
Sonny
too.
closer.
People need to normalize like breaking up with clients. Like I broke up with a few clients before. Like
Bitch,
I
probably
can't.
gonna break up.
No, for real.
No,
Like I
dead
can't work with
ass.
you no more. Like maybe you should find someone who gives you less trouble or
Mm.
I mean
What you
know
need,
yeah.
since you need so much.
Right, but
Yeah.
for clients who's like literally in my chair giving me a hard time, I'll thug it out through the appointment.
Right, because you can't be like, bitch, get out. Right.
I never
professional.
experienced that.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
have
good.
so
Oh,
many
really?
times.
Really?
I'll like thug it out, and then at the end, like I'll probably either ban them from the website or just like
Oh, that
not
makes
respond
sense.
to them when they try to book me.
Damn, you never even dealt with it before.
No, because I could tell just based off the way you're DMing me, how you're
Really?
talking to me, I won't take
Facts,
you.
you can tell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
If,
true.
if I feel
That's
like
true.
you're a difficult client, I don't want you.
Right,
I
'cause
ran
on
into
the
the
phone, it's
same
like-
thing.
Yeah, it's annoying. You could tell when a client's gonna give you problems.
Okay, what you saying, Sonny?
I had the same situation. This girl, she texted me on Instagram. I didn't know who this was. I didn't have no mutuals. She's talking about can I pay you next week? She didn't. She was
No,
like,
she
I
didn't.
was like,
No,
and I
Somebody did
did
that
not
to me.
know
Yes,
her. Like, girl. And then she blocked me, and I'm like, what's going on? Cause, and if I knew her, it would have been different. But
No, it's
she
not
was
different.
in
No, it's not.
Everett.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's
Like,
not. No,
You
it's
pay
not.
me now, not next
No,
week.
sorry.
I try to
Yes,
be
we
like-
know you.
I be trying to be like hard, but I don't like to be rude.
Yeah, call
like,
me. You know what? I would be a customer service, no problem.
Thank
That's
you,
my
Cora.
favorite. Oh, I
It's
thrive
not
off
really
the
about
telling
being rude.
bitch
It's about
now.
people taking you serious as
Yeah,
a business
yeah,
person.
that's
Mhm.
right. And respecting your business. Like,
Right.
being an entrepreneur, I think is way harder than having 9 to 5. That's my opinion, because it's like I'm out here every day. I don't have nobody telling me when and where to be
Yeah.
and when to leave or whatever. So it's like it's way hard. It's way hard. I gotta motivate myself to get up.
Yeah.
I gotta respond to you guys. I'm my own customer service. I'm my own everything. So I think that's way harder than a regular. Oh, come in, do your little job, and get out.
Right,
Yeah.
you're the brains behind everything.
So I think that's way hard. So when it's like difficult clients, I'm like, I don't have to deal with that. Like when I had the hair oil business, I had to it was simple, no return, don't talk to me. Like, it was so simple.
You got
But
your
you want
oil.
edges or not?
Right.
It was like literally that simple. You want your hair to grow or not?
I'm so mad at you about that. I use that on every single client, and I just ran out.
Well, I have some.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
I
have
need
some. I
some.
can put it all together in a big thing. You can have it.
Okay.
I can totally give it to you. 2 hairdressers said the same thing. Like,
I use
bitch,
it
what
on
am I
every
gonna do?
single client.
But I
like,
wasn't
what am
getting no
gonna
more
do?
customers. I'm not even on Friday. There was no more customers. There was what am I?
That's crazy because my clients be asking me like, what oil are you using? Like,
Shut
who do you get
up.
it from?
Look, now
I
that
could
it's
be
over.
like having your oil.
Well,
now that it's over, you didn't
my
tell
clients,
me.
Like,
Oh
I
my
didn't
god.
know. I be
Nope.
using that thing down.
2 people is like, oh, what am I gonna do now? I'm like, well, when it was here, nobody was saying nothing.
Yeah.
It'd be like
And
that.
it lasts so long. That's the thing. The bottle is such a good size, and it's like
You only
just
need like a drop. Yeah.
So it was lasting too long. So I guess they wasn't coming back for a month or 2, and it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it was like I was making my money back and a little bit more, but not enough to be into it. So, and I do like hair care. Like I love everything about it. But it was just like
You
it
sure do.
wasn't a thing. How you do?
You got some good hair on you.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't even mine, but this is it. This is it. I'm keeping these braids for a minute.
No, you should.
I'm definitely.
They're
keeping them.
cute.
Thank you. I'm keeping them. Let me see. What other questions do I have? Who has the questions? I can't even pull my phone up. Let's see. I was asking. Okay, what about like family support? That's a big one for me.
Ooh, a lot of times it can be good and bad because a lot of family members be expecting everything for free. Or like a family, can I get a family discount? Like if I wasn't available today, who's you gonna go to? Who's you gonna pay? And how much you gonna pay them?
Exactly.
So bingo, bitch hit it round of those. You was gonna pay them 140, so why you asking me to pay me 40?
Yeah.
What you
Right.
talking about?
You should want to give me your money before you give them your money.
Absolutely.
I had to cut off so many family members from coming to get their makeup done.
Damn, that
I don't
sucks.
take them no more.
That sucks.
Book online.
Book online.
So my cousin Nancy, the one who do here,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, once he started the Booksy, people was calling me, oh, can you call him on 3-way? Can you?
No.
Online.
Call
Book like
who?
everybody
I
else
was like,
is
call
booking.
who?
I'll
Call,
send
who
you
you want me
the
to
money.
call? You don't got his number, so he ain't fuck with you. So why you
Yeah.
call me? No, it was a hard act. People was acting like, oh, I'm not going to him no more because he's on Booksy now. How you mad?
Like what?
Because he elevated his business.
Okay.
It's so many of y'all.
I don't
He can't have
understand.
people calling him for years. What do you think about family and
Um,
business mixing?
Yeah, I feel like there's certain family members I don't take at all. I feel like I just don't be taking people. I feel like I want whoever I service to take my business serious. And if
Yeah.
you don't take my business serious, then I don't want you in my chair and I'm not servicing you. But my like immediate family, like my aunties, my mom, like they respect my business and they
That's dope.
support it. So
That's dope.
I don't even gotta question if they're paying me the full price. They're
That's
gonna pay
dope.
me that.
Oh,
plus
and
more.
that is so dope.
Yeah.
That is dope too. You don't even have to think about it.
No,
That's
no.
dope. Because my initial thought would be like, when I'm done, is this bitch gonna be talking about something?
no.
I only got 100. Like,
You
girl.
should-
And they
It's
don't
pretty
work
good.
like that's so disrespectful.
that is the.
Especially because I feel like I make it clear to everybody that me doing hair, my business is like my career. Like it's not just a little
Yeah.
side hustle. It's not something I'm doing real quick, but I'm working
That's
a 9 to
what
5.
they be thinking.
Yeah, this is my
It's
this is my career. This is what feeds me and my son at home.
Right.
So I make that
And
clear
that's
to
another
everybody.
thing. Bitch, I got a kid. Are you
Yeah.
crazy? This bitch, I got crazy.
It's the full
I only
price.
got dogs, and I'd be like, bitch, I got dogs.
But
I got
the
bills.
family members be the pickiest too. Like they want everything like bro,
Right.
you don't do this with Sally
You
in the
wouldn't,
street.
you wouldn't
don't
do
do
none of
that.
this. It should be like,
You
get
don't
out
do
my
that.
chair.
Right.
You don't
That's
do that.
2000%. What about you, Sonia? You had a situation or what?
Yes,
girl?
I had a situation one
Tell
time
us
about me.
that, girl.
This is with friends and family. Like people be like, Sonny, can you just make this for me? And I'm just like, Luki, you got to pay. Like I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
but Beretta said, like my mom, my aunt, and my grandma, they're really supportive. Like
Yes,
my
I love
aunt,
that.
like yes, they're really supportive about
Yeah.
it. Like they'll pay me the full price plus a tip,
That's
a tip.
beautiful.
And I'm like, thank you, but like I feel like some people try to take me for granted because like I'm nice when it comes to my business,
Right.
but that's about to stop
Girl.
Today.
today.
Now she's on the podcast. It stopped today.
Right now.
Today.
It's
Tell them
stopped.
bitches I was on Pink Sheet podcast.
I was on
don't,
Pink Sheet.
Don't get crazy with me. Don't get crazy with me. I'm dead sorry. So funny. But I don't like. I always like when I used to do like another business that I can't really talk about. I stopped doing business with anybody I knew, and I didn't care because I was like, they was just like they're waiting and be like, oh, I only got this. Like, well, why you here? And they'd really be mad at me because I don't want to give it to them. So it was so weird to me. And so I've been stopped doing business with anybody I knew. I had to stop. I had to go with people I'd never even seen before. Because they were people that was respected. I was like, this is crazy. I'm like, are y'all crazy? And they're like, oh, really? Who you think you are? I'm like, I'm nobody, bitch. But this is my business.
Okay.
I'm nobody. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So that was that one. Have you ever had a particular situation?
With a family member?
Mm-hmm. Or like a friend or someone close?
No.
Now I'm trying to get into gossip.
I have.
No.
Oh my God.
I have. And I love her. That's
Wait, do I
that's
know
my
this
girl.
person?
You probably met her before.
Okay.
You tell me later.
But
Right, tell us later.
I was on her makeup. You know, I've been doing makeup since I was 15, so I've been doing makeup for years. All my friends come over, do their makeup. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
every
not
time I go in, I
like,
see you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's my hobby, so I make it my job. So I don't care to do somebody's makeup for free. So I was doing my friend's makeup for free all the time. She starts doing nails, so I'm expecting the same service because I do your makeup all the time for free. So all of a sudden she stopped coming to get her makeup done, and I had to pay for my nails down. But she was a beginner, so I was like, I'm not paying for this. But I would support her anyways because that's my friend, that's my homegirl. Yeah, so I would do it anyways. I would pay her. And then but I feel like at the time she didn't know like her worth, so she thought like this, you have to pay for this, like this is pay worthy.
I feel like a lot of people do that.
We got into a little like argument about it, but then we figured it out. And
But that's crazy. You was over free, and she said, "I'm not coming." She stopped coming to you, but not said nothing about it. But stop because now I want you to pay me, so now I'm not coming to you.
Right.
Wow.
and it was hard to really like address like. So,
If she was smart, she would have used you to, perfect her craft and said, "This is free. I'm just trying to get my shit to, where it needs to be, so I can be paid by other people."
That's crazy. I had a friend who does lashes, and we used to do service for each other.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was a point in us building our business where like our bills started to increase. So it stopped being service for service, and then one day I was just like, it didn't stop. It was still service for service, but one day I went to her to get my lashes done, and I'm like, I'm gonna just start paying you. That was just my way of like, let's transition out of this service for service.
Okay, so you
I pay you for your work,
initiated. That's
you pay
dope.
for my work.
That's
yeah.
dope. Initiating that for sure.
I love a good service to service.
Yeah.
I love it.
But it gets tricky. It gets real complicated because it's like
When they go to you more or you don't really go to them like that, like.
See,
try to get done. Like you gotta have a contract for service for service.
No, for real.
Like,
really? Shut
Yeah,
up.
no,
especially if it's not
service
just a
hard.
one-time thing. If you want a service for service every single time, I need a contract because you're not telling me you want your hair done every week and I'm only getting my lashes done once a month.
That's true.
That
That's
was not gonna work.
Because then who's doing the math? Because you owe me a lash service.
Yeah.
No, you owe me
You.
a bunch.
You owe me
You owe me and my
everything.
mother. Me and my
Right.
mother and my sister, bitch.
Right.
We all coming.
And my auntie.
We all coming because that's crazy.
I've been
Oh my
doing
God.
service for service with my lash chick for like 3 years now. No problems.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah,
She
that's
bring her
dope.
people when she come. I bring whoever I want when I go. Like because
Can I
like
see the question?
That's good.
That's dope.
like she said, a lot of the times it's like
Lisa
I'm
wasn't
getting my
lying.
lashes done less than she's getting her makeup done.
I'd be scared. Like I'm sure me and my best friend, we could keep doing service for service, but I'm the type that I want to think ahead. Like I want to avoid any possible problems. So let's just stop this now.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Especially mixing business.
But
with,
that's
you know,
good.
friends
3 years
and
strong.
family.
You can trust that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that being an entrepreneur, which they are, and we all are, in our way. I think that being an entrepreneur, you have to be strong-willed. I don't think you can be like flip-floppy. Like you can't be indecisive.
You gotta stand on
It's-
business.
You cannot be. You got to be a strong person anyway to be an entrepreneur. Like what? I don't think people realize what goes into that. I do want to know what is the most, and what is the thing you guys enjoy the most about being an entrepreneur?
I like the fact that I don't gotta call nobody for permission or nothing. Like just being my own boss. I can take days off when I feel like it. I pay myself, not waiting for a check. I love that, and I love seeing the growth of my business, like from versus 3 years ago to now.
Oh, you are an entrepreneur.
I see the potential, so I love that.
That's
personally.
That's a real entrepreneur when you feel it. Like
Yeah,
ooh,
like,
that
oh,
feeds you. Like ooh,
no,
yeah,
for
I'm
real,
to the
like,
next level.
To
bitch.
see where I am now versus 3 years ago, I know in 3 years I'm good. Like that's motivation.
That is
too.
super dope.
Yeah.
What about you? What is the thing you enjoy the most about being an entrepreneur?
I can sleep whenever I want, get up and work whenever I
Fucking
want.
tired bitch.
I can make my own prices. Like I can just have everything my way for real.
Bitch, honestly.
Everything my way. I can have everything my way. I don't have to take you if I don't want to. If you're like working like somewhere, 9 to 5, sometimes you might have to service somebody you don't even want to service. Like, so I love that.
Or you just want a day off, you want a break. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I be wanting a whole week off just to
Bitch.
sleep, me and my son, and I
I
could do
love a week
that.
off.
I could do
Let
that.
me just turn my bugs off for tomorrow.
That's so just to sleep and chill
For
by
real.
side like I'm just chilling.
And too, like I said, the reactions. Like I love when my clients love their makeup. Like
Yes, we should go on a vacation.
no,
Now
for
think
real.
about it. We'll have a good time.
Me too.
Sorry.
Me
Sorry.
too.
18, please.
Oh,
I like
next
to drink.
year.
'Cause I'm not dealing with your mother calling me. I'm not dealing with her calling me. So where's Saudi? She's right
FaceTime
here.
me right now.
Right. 2 years, Saudi. And you're
No,
really
next
ready.
year. Next
You're
year.
turning 17 this year.
Mhm. Next
Oh
year.
my
she's
God.
not playing with us.
And I'm about to be a senior.
Oh, girls, you don't want to be.
No.
I got kicked out of every school I went to, girl.
Horror.
News is
Damn,
not it for
damn,
me.
Cora.
hmm
I like it though.
Yeah, I went to a women's networking event. Saturday I went to a women's networking event called Her Link Up. It was a Latina woman. It was like black and Latina women just coming together, talking about everything they do. And one girl on the piano, she was a professor at Northeastern. And she was like, "Are you LaCora?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I don't know which end this is coming from.
Yeah.
My old end, my new end, or what?" And she was like, "Oh, because I went to school with you at Randolph. Like, remember what happened with you at Randolph? It was, oh my God, 15 girls came and fake jumped me. I cut the girl's finger off. It was
Oh
like a
my
big
God,
thing.
you cut somebody's finger
Girl,
off.
it was a big
What?
thing. Mhm.
Oh no, where?
Yeah,
Let me
and
know
she-
now.
but the fact that I was there, like, trying to do my little business thing, talking
And she
about
just
my
had to
podcast,
remind you.
and I was like,
She's
ooh.
fucked up for that, though.
You think? But no, it was just me and her. No, she wasn't, because the way she did it, like she said she wanted to say it, so I said it for her, because she was like, "And you know that thing that happened with you?"
Oh.
Like that was a big thing for out there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, when this happened," because I knew she was like, "Should I say it or what?" But it was just me and her, so I was like, "All right, cool." But I was like, school is a funny thing. Every school after that got kicked out of Saudi, I'm telling you. People, girls, boys, everybody's crazy. And I got kicked out for boys trying to fight me, like the boys with the titties. It was a big, they wanted to beat me. Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
That's
That
mad
is
crazy.
crazy.
It wasn't like, it was girls, yeah, but it was like those boys, I was like, I didn't know.
They probably liked you.
They weren't just saying with me, but they was transitioning into girls. So I thought they always wanted to beat me. That makes sense to me.
People like that.
Period.
Period. Be mad, trying to be mad, cool with you, want to link with you all of a sudden.
And I don't talk to people. Like, I don't say hi. Like, I don't
Right.
care.
That'd be me. If you don't say hi to me first, I'm gonna walk past
No,
you.
sorry, don't be
I'm
like
sorry,
that, Saudi.
but it's like I don't want to think.
Me
When I
too.
used to do that, people used to think like I used to want to be their friend. Girl, like I'm not about to praise you.
But you don't know her. You don't know them, or like you do know
No,
them?
like it depends. Like sometimes, like, but if like I don't really mess with you and I see you and like you giving me them secret animosity vibes, I'm be like,
That's school
girl,
for you. That's school
that's
for you.
No,
Cool.
if I see somebody outside that I don't that I haven't spoken to in years,
Oh my
it
God.
depends. If I'm in a good mood, I'm like, oh hey. But if I really don't want to speak, I'm like, if
And
she
it'd
don't
be
see me, I don't see
worse.
her.
Oh my God,
If I was
good.
her, she
She'll
don't
see
see
that.
me.
I don't really speak to any. I don't be wanting to. I just don't be wanting to.
Yeah.
Like
It depends on mood.
I don't like small talk. Like pointless
You
small
don't?
talk. Like, oh hey, how are you? How are the kids? Like, you don't care. Like,
And I don't have
okay,
kids
you
and all
don't
that.
care.
I don't even have. Look, I don't have none of that to talk about. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, and then if the transition, like from speaking a little bit from leaving, be so awkward. I hate that.
Really? Like, okay, girl. See you
Okay,
later.
well I have to go. You don't have to go. You
And I
don't
said,
have to
I'm
go. You're
really
ready.
lying.
go.
Yeah.
It was just okay. I have to go. You don't
Like,
have to
oh
go.
well, hold on. Somebody's calling me, girl. I'm gonna see you. Like,
You don't have to do
Like,
that.
I
No,
don't
they
care.
better
Just go.
not do that.
Just
They
go.
do that.
I don't know. They be saying anything. But I feel like sometimes you be saying anything to like leave or like end the call or anything.
That's why I just don't.
I bet my mom's
I
calling
hate
me.
small talk. Stupid pointless small talk. I hate it.
I don't even do it. I don't even do it. I don't.
Yeah.
Or turn that Wi-Fi. No, what is it? The cellular data or whatever off, and then we on FaceTime. Yes.
Sorry, that's ignorant. Just hang
What's
on.
No.
Sonny, you doing that to
She's
you?
so ignorant.
No, like
Okay,
when I
you
don't want
know
to
who
talk
you
to
talk
certain
to.
people, like
Sonny, why they got your number then? You didn't
Right,
change
why'd
your
you-
I don't know. Like they just want to talk to me. Like
Sonny,
I'm
they
sorry.
never changed your number. They should not have your number.
they shouldn't have my
now,
number.
now we know if we FaceTime her and
If
they
she
go into
does that to us,
Yup, now
I'm
we know.
sorry, y'all.
It text me I lost service. I'm like, oh, okay. No, this girl's, Megan told me the other day that you be hiding in the shower.
Cora, now don't
I
do
did.
that. I only
I
do
told
that
her
with
I
one
did.
person. I only do that with one person. I
she
did
said,
not feel like
she
talking
said I didn't
to
want to talk to them, so I just hid in the shower when they came to my house. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
It worked.
my
It
God.
worked.
I never even heard of this.
She was
before
out
in my
within a
life.
couple seconds. That's it.
That's how
And
you
she-
work.
but now if I go there and if I over, I'm
Well,
like,
I
this
hope
bitch
you
in
don't
the
shower.
shower.
The shower.
Slap that shower open. What the? Now I know
She
where you
knows.
be.
She don't pop up no more.
In the shower though. That's a far one. In the shower. Well, I just don't do it. I just don't even put myself in a situation. People know that. I won't even I'll just be start happening. Cause I just don't like, we don't have nothing to talk about. I know we don't. Like, yeah, I'm cool. Like I don't have a problem. I just don't
Yeah.
My social media be like, I was outside the other day, I was like, all right, I'm ready to go in the house. Like I'd be over people. I just be over
No,
it.
for real.
I just be so over
Your
That'd
it.
be
social
me.
battery be dying.
I'd be so
That's
I'd be like,
me.
That's Sonny, I'm telling you, be over. What about you? We know you got the family support and everything. That's great. So we discussed that about you. I really, really love how they support you. That's amazing. That's
And
really,
since
really
I've been wanting to be an entrepreneur since I was in 7th grade. I went from selling slime to candy.
Well, I remember you
The
doing
principal,
What?
she took my candy and gave it to her kids. I know she gave them to
What was
the
her,
kids.
what was her
wanna-
name?
I'm
No,
not
said
saying
that.
I ain't saying
But what made you want to
Sorry,
like
what was her
start that
name?
young? Like what was like? All right, I want to do a business. Like, I wanna do a
Y'all want me to tell y'all the actual truth why I want to start a
Yes.
business?
Tell us the real-
Trevea is the reason I wanted
that
to.
is
Because I would see my cousins
nice.
doing people's makeup and stuff, and I'm like, well, I want to do that too. Like, I want to start a business, get that money. Like, I want people to know me.
That is so
Like,
dope.
and I be seeing my cousin, I'm like, I'm about to be
Yeah.
the mini
And
Trevea.
you never know who you inspire. That's the funny
Mhm.
part. You never know. Like even when they get older, they're like, "Remember you did that years ago?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I did do that."
Yeah.
That's true. You just never ever know. There's people younger than me that inspire me to do stuff. Like okay, like Nino. I'd be like,
Period,
"How do you
know?
know this?" Like I'm like, he's just so wise and like
He is.
pure. He don't got no like ill intention against nobody. And I just be looking at him like, I hope I have a kid like you one day. Because if not, I don't want him. I was like, this is
I don't want
crazy. Because he's so great. Like I'm like, wow. People like.
Always been like that though.
Yes.
He was listening to Eminem and Dr. Dre when he was like 7.
Like
I
I don't know
remember-
about this.
I was like, what is? I took his earpod, whatever, and I listened to it as well. Whatever it was, it was like Eminem, and I was like, who are
He
you?
definitely look like he listened to them too.
And he does. He sends me all his raps and stuff. They're amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm like, you need to. He wants to be a boxer now, though. I can see that. I can
Me
see him
too.
being a boxer.
He could
He
be
draws.
anything. He's so
He does
talented
so
at
many
everything he
things.
does.
He does so many things. His thing is like now is like saving. What we all went through. You're gonna save or you're gonna invest in
But that's
yourself.
because
What do
he
you
started that
want
so
to do?
young though. Because what?
That's why I told him
And
like
he's
just
so
do it
mature for a boy. Like,
beyond it.
facts.
Oh my
Are
god.
you sure that's your
Nino used to be my
Oh,
He's
favorite.
like 25 for real.
And his girlfriend had the same birthday as me.
Oh really?
I was like, I felt
Oh, like party.
flattered. I was like, okay, so But I took him to the movies and we was talking. And he was telling me stuff about her. I was like, oh, she's mean. She's toxic as fuck. Get her out of here. He was like, I did already. I was like, please, get that bitch out of here. She's toxic. He's like, I
Wait,
did.
what's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely toxic.
Oh, y'all, I'm being funny?
Yeah.
That's definitely, yeah,
I
Scorpio.
think a lot of people can agree that Scorpios.
Well, we want to know when y'all see the video, Scorpio's toxic or
We
not.
got the-
And Pisces. Pisces
You're-
for sure.
Who's a Pisces?
What's your sign?
You had an
Sonny?
ex, Sonny? Sonny,
I'm
you
a
can't have
Gemini.
boyfriend, Sonny.
I did.
Gemini.
But
Sonny, you cannot have
Trust
boyfriend.
It was at my
Sonny,
Sweet
I hope
16.
your father see this. I'm gonna say it to you.
Everybody, yeah, it's just that. No, I don't like Pisces. And my old best friend, she's a Pisces. Sorry if you see this Buki, he was fake. Anyways,
Mookie was fake.
she
You
was
know what's
fake.
crazy?
And she said what she said.
People hate Geminis, but I
Yo,
love Geminis.
period.
Like, I love Geminis.
I feel like I attract Geminis, but I can't stand them. I mean, not
Uh,
you though.
You're
You're
a
so
Gemini,
sweet, not
Sonny?
you.
Yes,
She's
the
a
Gemini.
Gemini, she said.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
Jamea was
some
right. Don't
Geminis
let
really
you
be
trick
Gemini,
me.
but
They
a
be,
lot of
oh, they
people-
be Gemini.
They all be Gemini.
Yes, they
If
do.
you haven't seen
I only
it,
know
because they're
one.
hiding it. They're
I only
faking
know
it.
one. That bitch be Gemini.
I know too many.
Gemini.
No, they
Actually,
definitely
if
all
you're
on
a
the top
Gemini,
side.
and I know you, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean that.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, I like Aries.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about
Oh,
Aries.
you're like right before.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about Aries.
So your birthday's coming up.
Yeah,
Or
next
past.
Saturday. No, next Sunday. Yeah.
So we gotta figure this
Period.
out too.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
maybe-
it's okay.
Maybe we could come on here and like play a shot game.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Like a question shot game.
Mhm.
Sonya,
And then
you
I'm
know,
just
I
yeah.
here.
will do that cooking please game.
No,
that's
you
kind
don't.
of wrecked
No,
though.
you
That's
don't.
too much for a
Yeah,
podcast.
because my friend just ordered them, the one who's coming after this, and
Mhm.
she was telling me, she was reading the question. I was like, oh, no.
They're wrecked.
It was like,
The
be
Risha?
the girls,
Mhm.
or take a shot. All type. I was like,
And
oh,
I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna
no,
be
no.
drunk. I'm gonna be drunk as fuck because I'm not doing nothing.
Just take the shot now for the question. Either girls, we're gonna take a shot. Like, okay.
Okay. Give me the whole bottle.
There we go. We need the other one now because
Yeah.
this is crazy. No, guys, that's crazy. So yeah, we gotta figure that out. Taurus. My last 3 boyfriends was all Tauruses.
May Taurus or April Taurus? It's a
May, and it was amazing. You
I
got
love
Anna's
Tauruses.
birthday. Look at
I'm an
that.
April Taurus, but May Taurus are cool.
You're an April one.
Puffs.
Aren't-
April ones are the
Why
best.
nobody didn't
Yeah,
tell me?
they
They
are.
They're
no,
so
no.
chill.
No, and May ones they are cuckoo, but they are cuckoo.
May
over
Geminis
you.
are cuckoo.
Yeah, facts. No, for real.
They're cuckoo, but they are the.
Mm-hmm. If you make them.
Tauruses are the best. I had the best.
Yeah,
I think I'm
same.
okay.
I think you did.
Yes, yes. For the Tauruses, and you got Nancy's birthday, and that's my best bitch. So
That's
It's just the
crazy.
best
I never
life.
knew people my birthday.
yes. Okay, I do have another question though. What is the worst thing about being an entrepreneur?
The pressure, I feel like.
Mhm.
I feel like
That's a good
you
one.
like
That's a good one.
maybe you feel like you're not doing too much or you're doing too less. So like I feel like the confusion with that, like, oh my god, I need to do more, or oh my, I'm doing too much, let me relax, and you get too comfortable relaxing. Like I feel like the pace.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Like a balance, a good balance.
Yeah.
I think life is all about balance.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Because I'm fully booked on weekends and I want to go out weekends.
Say that again.
I'm fully booked on weekends.
Wait, what'd you say?
And I want to go out on
I'm
weekends.
dead.
You know what I mean? Like, so after I
You
do
keep-
makeup all day,
so
I
that's
don't
the
be wanting to go
entrepreneur life.
outside. I be tired, but like that's the only time I can really go outside. Like, who want to go somewhere on a weekday? Like, come on, stop. So
On a weekday.
that's a lot of where my frustration be coming from.
Okay. What about you?
I feel like management. Like I be wanting somebody who makes decisions for me. I hate making all the decisions for
Like
myself.
an
It's
assistant?
hard.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
It's hard. And it's hard to juggle every single task as an entrepreneur. Like you gotta manage bookings. You have to do the services. You gotta. It's just so much more than
Your
just
personal
doing their
life and you
makeup
have
and doing
a
their hair.
kid.
Yeah.
Well, you can totally call me, bitch. I'm a great decision maker. I'm not indecisive
I
at
be needing
all.
help. I'm so indecisive.
Oh my god, bitch.
That me too.
I
I'm
will.
indecisive
I
a
am
lot.
You
not.
get straight to the point.
Being indecisive makes me anxious. It makes me so anxious, and my anxiety is like on 1,001.
Yeah.
Like I am the most, and I have so much anxiety. Like sometimes I can't even breathe. I gotta pull over. Like I got really bad anxiety. So I gotta decide, bitch. I'm like,
Yeah.
we in or out. Wait, what's up? What's up? Like I can't deal with indecisive people because, well, I can't be in relationships with them because I'm like, I think they're stupid. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Like, hello? But it's like my patience with my anxiety is what makes me think that. But they're not. They're just taking their time and trying to be smart about it.
No,
and
but
me,
it's
I'm
good
like,
to
bitch.
make decisions, be able to. Because I be just letting things, whatever happens, happens. I leave it in God's hands. But sometimes
Ooh,
it's
call
like, now
me,
you're
'cause
dragging
I'll be
it.
I'm
Me
gonna
and
start
God,
calling you Cora.
me and God together, we figure it out.
Okay.
I'll be like, you ready?
Indecisive.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm so indecisive, it stresses me out.
Really?
Me
You
too.
guys, don't.
I be having too many things to
Stress.
do, and I'll just go to sleep. Like,
For real.
I'll figure it out.
See, I could never
I don't
sleep
know.
if I had one thing to do.
I'll sleep the whole day away.
If I got one thing on my to-do list, I just can't sleep like that. It sounds so maybe I am cooked. Yeah, I'm a little crazy because I just can't sleep. Like I couldn't even take a nap, girl. If I'm thinking about it over and over and over and over and over, What about you, Sonny? What is the worst thing about being a young entrepreneur, young woman entrepreneur?
Now that I have 2 businesses, it's like stressful because like
You said 2 businesses. Say that again.
2, 1, 2.
Sorry.
But sometimes I'll be stressed out with like balancing school and balancing like the businesses because I feel like I'm not doing enough or I'm just being extra. Like sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm just doing too much.
They can't see you in the video.
Oh my bad, y'all. But what's it called? I just feel kind of stressed out sometimes, and I'm just like, calm down, cause you got this. Like when I first started, I'm like, I was crying. I'm like, I don't know if I could do this. I be trying to be like Pinterest perfect, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna do something that Sonny would do. So
yeah, I mean, perfect is being you. That's what I think. I think like whatever fits you is what's perfect. Like that's it.
Period.
So what? Some people can only do but so much. Like some people don't want to do a lot, but you can do enough and not do a lot. I think you could still do what you need to do and not do a lot. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like a balance.
Yeah, do what's for you.
Like if you want to take, 2 people a day, but that's what you could still save and you could still live your life. Then that's what you want to do. It's your business, and that's being an entrepreneur. You can do whatever you want. I think that's dope. Yeah, I think that's super dope. I gave it up a little bit. This is my entrepreneur thing here, podcasting, and then I build the elevators in construction, and that is I wouldn't that because it's not a 9 to 5. It's a 6 to 2, but it's so different. Like I don't gotta deal with nobody. I deal with my people. I deal with one person one-on-one, and we build the elevator. There's a bunch of us, but I have one person that I'm with, and I don't have to deal with nobody. Like they deal with all that shit. I just go and build it. I don't have to deal with people, and they don't bother me. I get up early. Like you can leave whenever you want. Once you're done, they're like, okay, go ahead. It's so much freedom. I'm like, this is amazing. But it starts so early that if you have a kid, it's like, it starts at 6, and you got to be there at 5:45. So it's like you can't really put your kid on the thing. So it's like some stipulations with it. You gotta have leniency. You gotta have freedom. So it's like all guys. So I'm the only female with 12 guys every day, and it's like crazy because these guys, they all have stay-at-home wives.
Right.
Like, so if I had a kid or anything, I probably wouldn't be there because they are like, it is like really, what's the word? It's very meticulous. Like you gotta be there.
I guess it's less drama on the work site though.
It's nothing. Oh my God, it's nothing on the work site.
Yeah.
It's nothing on the work site. Like they will say something to me, and everybody would be like, "Ooh," and I love it. Like I'll be like,
but like females be like, "Oh my God, did you see the way she picked up that brick?" Like stuff like that. Like I feel like if people
there was one. Oh my God, there was one girl on the site one time, and she was Latina girl, and I was a black girl, and we was cool, but she wanted me to know that she was like rough and tough, like she was down for like to dig up the dirt, and I'm like, bitch, I applied because we don't dig up dirt, dumbass. Like you're here trying to prove, like she was so like,
why?
I don't know, and then somebody told me it's not even like that, and then I see it on Instagram through somebody else, and that wasn't even her. But every time I come around, she was like trying to pick up everything and like I got it, like trying to prove to me like I got it, but like.
I hate people like that.
We make the same. I didn't get it. I was just like, you
people
can act like you got it, and I'm
uncomfortable.
okay saying I don't got it.
Period.
So who's really the stronger one here? Because you about to break your back, and I'm telling you, bitch, help me.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but it was a thing, and I hate it because it was like my own people. Like it wasn't like it was we're all, what do you call them, minorities, me and her. So I'm like, why can't we just be cool together?
That makes me uncomfortable. Like, why do you feel like you have to do so much for me to like?
Right.
Every time I
competition.
came near her, she would be like, start moving like all like, I gotta pick this like.
No,
and I'm
she
like,
felt
no.
intimidated by you.
Be yourself, babe.
And I'm like, this is weird to me because we're already in construction. We already got on.
Yeah.
We building elevators. We already picking up 400-pound doors. How much stronger you want to be?
Right.
Like, and why for me?
But like, what are you gonna be like? Oh, she's strong. Like, what is it? What if that? What's
I don't
like,
know. I think
that's
because she's
what-
a female, she wanted to prove to people like I got this.
Okay.
I got this. But I was just like, you don't have to. We already in, and you do what's good for you. I feel like when you start going above and beyond your own stuff is when you mess up. You gotta know yourself. Know, okay, this is enough for me.
Yeah.
This is what I can do, and that's it. Like
Period.
it's okay if you can't do everything. So what? Nobody can. So I'm like, that's weird.
That is weird.
So weird, Sonny.
Period.
So anything else you guys want to say before we end this out?
Y'all tapping with me. I can get y'all right. You already know.
Sonny, I fucking hate you.
You better let them know.
I don't know, Sonny. And we can see you moving a little bit more, and that's.
I'm located
Sonny.
in Dorchester, Massachusetts. Ooh.
got it.
I'm located in Dorchester. Period.
Yeah, that's
Place
right.
your orders.
Place y'all's orders. You already
We're
know.
having a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Late night, all those little munchy things people be smoking and they want to eat.
What?
Yeah, well, you know, everybody be like, oh, I'm hungry. I don't know.
That's at
Maybe when she gets a little older, she can have a little something,
Little
something in
edible
it,
ones.
you know?
Sonny's something to think about when you get older. But not right now.
not right now.
She's 16. She's doing great. She's an entrepreneur, and she's just riding with it. And you guys order whatever, whenever. So you're obviously in school.
Mm-hmm.
So be a little patient with the orders because she has to get it prepared and everything. And do you have any partners?
No, I do this by myself. I be trying, and y'all just.
No, you're not trying. You're doing it.
I'm
Don't
doing
know.
it. I'm doing it. Yep.
Doing the damn thing.
That's it. What about you? Any last words, girl?
I feel like my last word, since this is a entrepreneur, you know, topic, I feel like be patient.
I feel like you want to be on another topic.
I feel like be patient with, you know, your local entrepreneurs. Like,
Yes.
don't expect, like, the most for them, but at the same time, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I feel like people be expecting so much from us. Like, talking to us like we're computers, like we're just computer operated, like we're just, you know, so be patient with your local
Right, like send a picture.
entrepreneurs, you know, yeah. Be patient with us. Show your
Okay.
support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep
Let's
showing
do it.
up.
What about you?
I want to say that
You're not shy no more. Stop.
I'm not shy. Alright. If you have a small business, or if you're thinking about having a small business, don't give up. Stick to your plan and trust yourself. Don't be looking for validation for nobody. Just stick to your plan and stay true to yourself. That's all.
Yep,
Yes, that's awesome. And I don't really have much to say. I think this was amazing. I'm glad I had you guys because I want all the orders to just flow. I wish somebody would have gave me this platform when I was doing my hair oil to say hello. It was just it was just weird. It was like people wanted to support and they did, but it was like, it's a weird situation when you're entrepreneur because it's like when people start seeing you grow, they feel like she's growing because I bought that one bottle.
Right.
So that's what was happening
Who
for
you
me.
feeling? Like, who
Well,
you
that's what was
are?
happening for me. It was kind of like, who are you to grow? Well, like, you see, I'm trying to do something, right? So, I don't know. But I'm glad you guys came. Let the orders pour in. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to post on my Instagram, BostonCora_, so you can see everybody's page and you can go on and you can book. And you guys all have availability right now. Or you
Yes.
booked.
Yeah.
Okay.
April bookings just open, so
Me too. And a mini just came out.
Yes.
catch it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
So we're here, and this is Pink Sheet Podcast. I'm here with my lovely cast, and thank you so much for listening. Bye. Okay, that was good.
Very good.
Yeah.